Well, hello again. Today the theme is the power of singing, and really inspired by Daniel on Sunday. He was sharing about the way that what is a song that you've got in your heart, and I really felt it was a very, very powerful word. And there was a time I was going through a time in my life when it was a real challenge, and every day was difficult. And when I came into the house, because I was out working during the day, and I come into the house, sit on the piano, and there was a song, "I will sing unto the Lord as long as I live. I will." It says, "Bless thou the Lord, O my soul," and the song was just a kind of, it was ministering to me. In fact, a friend was staying. He just said, "Hey," he said, you know that song and the way you sing and the way you play it on the piano." He said, "That's just putting healing into you." And it was true. It just released all the tension. It just took away all the kind of things I was struggling with. And so, as Daniel was talking on Sunday, I just thought, hey, singing is so powerful. And he gave a testimony, which in fact Joyce came some time ago. And
the testimony that Daniel picked up off the internet, I had heard some years ago, but I hadn't got as many details as he had. And this tribe is called the Himba tribe, and they come from Namibia. And they use the power of song in very many different ways. When the lady wants to conceive, she goes off and she gets quiet until she receives a song for her baby that is yet to be conceived. And then she sings that song and she receives it. Then she sings it to her husband and teaches it to him. And then together they sing that song and they seek to make a baby. It's, a bit weird really, but that's what they do. And then when they go back to the village and they know that she has conceived, they start to sing the song and teach the song to the people who will be there with her when she gives birth, the tribal midwives. And then when the baby is born, the village, who have now learnt the song, sing that same child, sing that song over the child. And then as the child needs correcting as they're growing up and they're being naughty, people will sing their song. And basically the song is saying, "You're better than that. You don't need to do that. Your song says this about you." And that song is used for correction. If in the situation where they live, crime is committed or something shameful happens, the person who is being reprimanded will sit in the middle of the tribal circle, and they will sing that song again with love and with a kind of foresightedness of saying, "Look, you don't. This is not you. This is you. This song declares who you are, not the circumstances that you're in." And the same happens when they die. The song is sung over them as a testimony of their life. And it is very fascinating. I don't think they're a particularly Christian tribe, but they have tapped into the power that is there, that God has placed there, that there is a power in singing. God sings over us. He sings songs over us. The scripture in Micah tells us that. What is it, Micah?
It says Zephaniah.
Zephaniah. And, God sings over us, that he delights in us and rejoices over us with singing. And I personally find that I often need to sing. If I'm struggling, I'll sing. I'll sing the song that the Lord's given me in the morning, and I'll sing it until it begins to register deep within my spirit and lift that sense of heaviness off me. There is a scripture about throwing off instead of what is it? Help me with this one. Instead of ashes.
Yes.
So what is it?
It says it's the instead of
oil of gladness.
The heaviness of the ashes. It's the oil of
Gladness.
Gladness.
Yeah, sorry,
it's
we
in-
should have prepared a
I
bit
think
better.
it's in Isaiah
It is
61. I
Isaiah,
think 61.
And it says
yeah,
here
yeah.
that instead of mourning, there will be
That's right.
singing.
Yeah.
And instead of ashes, there will be rejoicing. And I think sometimes we have to cooperate with the Lord by saying, I will sing this song. This is the sacrifice of praise. This praise, I'm praising you through gritted teeth, as it were, because it's the sacrifice of praise. But you deserve praise and you're worthy of praise. Whatever's going on around me, you're still the focus of my song.
Where I've spoken on this before about the song in the morning, and I've written about it as well, about when you wake up in the morning, there is a song in heaven that comes right in, and it is just what you need for the day. And as we were at church on Sunday, I just was refreshed again about the whole sense. What we've been just sharing now is there's such power in singing, and God will always give us the right song for the right time. And I just thought we can neglect it. We can get miserable. We can get sort of heavy. But a song will put healing inside us. The song will put joy in our hearts, and it'll change the circumstances. And as that Zephaniah scripture says, He sings over us, God sings over us. And then another scripture I put in today's word about Psalm 40, when it says He lifts us out of the mire and the clay, and He puts our feet on a rock, and He puts a new song in our mouths, a song of praise to our God. And so really what we're saying to you is this, that
Sing.
yeah, it is such a powerful thing to use your voice, because God has given it. We are unique. None of the animal kingdom have got songs. They may have birds may have their tweets, but it's people
Singing is a
who
gift
have song.
to
It's a
humans.
gift from God, and it's part of living with joy and peace and healing. So have a good sing.